Good evening, Natomas Park Elementary families. I'm Kendra Shelton, your principal, and welcome to the 2013-2014 Back to School Night. We're really excited to have you here, and we're excited to have the opportunity to teach your students. We have many new staff members to welcome to our school this year. We have a new assistant principal, Mrs. Vera Rue Morris. Mrs. Hazen has gotten her own principal job at an elementary school in Roseville, and we're very fortunate to have found Mrs. Morris to join us on our team. She is working half-time at Heron School and half-time with us, and she has a wealth of experience and knowledge in intervention strategies and in instructional support, which will help support our teachers and our students. In addition, we have also hired an intervention specialist. Lauren Clancy joins us also from Heron School. She is a teacher on special assignment, and she will be working primarily with our first, second, and third grade students. She'll be spending a lot of time helping our third graders get to proficiency in their reading scores. Before school began this year, we had 2 days of staff development. The teachers of Natomas Park Elementary are dedicated to 4 major focus areas this year. 1, we're focused on building connections. We want you and your students to feel comfortable at our school, to feel connected and a part of our community. 2, we're continuing our work in our professional learning communities. You may hear in different meetings teachers talk about PLCs. Professional Learning Community is a group of teachers at our school learning together, working together, looking at student data so that your students will be successful. In that, we focus in 4 questions. What do we want students to learn? How will we know that they've learned it? What will we do if they have not learned it? And what will we do if they already know it? We use those questions to drive our instructional strategies and to help us make decisions to help students. We will also, number 3, be focusing more on developing our RTI plan, our response to intervention. What do we do for students who are struggling and may be behind in an area or 2? So we will be continuing to develop our extended day programs and interventions during the school day. And 4th, our staff is dedicated to improving effective instructional strategies. Through our PLC time, through staff meetings, we'll be focusing on different strategies such as how we check for understanding and how we engage students in learning throughout the school day. I do have a few other additional key messages tonight. 1, please get to know your classroom teacher. If you have questions, if you have concerns, that's your first person to go to. They are your resource and they need to know information about your students so we can help reach them and teach them. 2, please drive safely and slowly around our parking lot and in our school community. Please only pick up your child when you're next to a curb and do not send your student to walk to you through different areas of cars and lanes of traffic. The parking lot does only have 1 drop-off lane and zone and 1 moving lane. Please do not pass cars in the moving lane. 3, our instruction now begins at 7:45 a.m. If your child is late, please send them right to the office to get a tardy slip. We want to welcome everyone, but we're working on attendance and we're working on being on time. Attendance is your child's key to success. If they're not here, we can't teach them. So please do your best to arrange for appointments to be after school. And lastly, just keep us informed. We need to know how we're doing as a school. Your feedback and input helps our school to be the best that it can be. If you have any questions, please talk to your child's teacher, and you're always welcome to make an appointment to see me. Have a great night. Mrs. Morris and I will be coming through classrooms. After this message, we do have a message from Mrs. Morris, our new assistant principal, and Adriana Alvarez, our PTA president. Have a great night, and we'll see you on campus.
Hello, my name is Vera Morris, and I'm the new assistant principal for both Heron and Natomas Park. I want to say thank you so much for welcoming me into your community and letting me be a part of your children's lives. I come with an educational background in both middle school and the elementary setting, as well as teacher coaching. Now let's talk about what's really important, your children. The most effective and easy way for your children to have academic success and for you to support them on that road is for them to have a love of reading. Reading at home on a nightly basis for at least 15 minutes is proven to help children have success in all subject areas. So make sure you're taking them to the library, having them read to their little brothers and sisters, or picking up a novel and reading with them. On another note, volunteering at the school is a need, it's appreciated, and we can always use as much help as possible. One way to get that done and make sure your children are safe is to continue to check in at the office for a visitor's pass. And tonight, Parent Teachers Association has sponsored a fingerprinting booth for $50 a person. This $50 fingerprinting will help ensure that your children are safe and last the entire educational career of your child. So it's a one-time deal for $50, and we can make sure all children are safe and we have volunteers on campus. If you have any other questions about fingerprinting or volunteering, please feel free to talk to the front office or myself or Ms. Shelton. Once again, thank you so much for welcoming me into your children's lives. I appreciate this opportunity, and if you ever need to contact me or Ms. Shelton, please feel free to do so through email or phone. Thank you for your time.
Hello, Natomas Park parents and teachers. My name is Adriana Alvarez, and I am this year's PTA president. I would like to encourage and welcome all of you to become part of our PTA organization family. Our organization does help to institute a lot of positive changes and growth for our children at our school. Many of you are probably wondering what it is that PTA does, and I'd like to give you a brief recap just to kind of get you updated on what it is that we've done in the past and what we will be doing this year. PTA is involved in a lot of fundraising efforts. Those fundraising efforts, in turn, are used to help our classrooms in helping with classroom furniture, electronics, and equipment. We also do help sponsor a lot of classroom scholarships, which allow a lot of our students to attend field trips and events. We also help with funding regarding the new live scan fees that you have possibly already heard of. We also will help with coordinating classroom coordinators for all of our classrooms, and we have helped in the grant writing efforts. For example, last year we wrote a grant to the Kindle e-readers, and this year we were awarded with 10 free Kindle e-readers for our school. Our school events also we are participating in this year are our annual Coyote Carnival. We also have an art docent program, which you will be hearing of from your teachers. We also help in collecting box tops and labels for education for classroom and school equipment. And we also coordinate the book exchange and the Valentine's Day dance and end of school year celebration and Teacher Appreciation Week. I really would encourage all of you to stop by our PTA table tonight and pick up a membership form if you haven't already. And we also welcome you to attend our first PTA meeting, which will be held Wednesday, September 4th at 6 p.m. Thank you very much, and I hope you're having a great evening.